remember when COVID happened, there was a shift that happened. Like you said, if you're listening to God, he's going to tell you how to shift and how to pivot, and you won't be worried about anything. But when COVID happened and we had to shut down, I said, God, how am I going to pay your people? I said, God, they've been stewarding, they've been working for me. I can't leave them without anything because they're depending on me to pay their salary and make sure they got a roof over their head. God, how am I going to do this? He said, I got you. He said, I got you. And I heard something before. You don't get worried until the pilot get worried. You understand what I'm saying? So I had to show my team that I'm not worried about anything. So when we got ready to shut down, I walked in those doors like, we going to be all right. Yes. God told me we going to be all right. And so many times they've heard me say, we going to be all right. So this time they looked at me and they said, we going to be all right. I said, we sure is. We going to figure it out. But I did little by little. And so I told God, I said, let me tell y'all something. The first thing we're going to do is I can get y'all through 2-3 weeks. That's all I can do right now. We're going to figure the next out. Let's get through the first payroll, because the first thing they was asking me, they love me, but they still want their money. They go so far. They said, Chantel, we're going to get paid? I said, yeah, we're going to get paid. We're going to figure these first 2 weeks out. Then we're going to go from there. That's power in budgeting. Yeah. Because when I learned that I made $1 million years ago, I knew there was power in I made $1 million, but I spent $1 million. So I knew there was power in always having a cushion. And so therefore I had to stay in a budget. I always had to keep that budget plan, because the same budget that got me to be able to build the budget was the same budget that I needed to sustain what God has given me. Because y'all know we make a little bit more money and we forget about the budget. I did it. I'm telling y'all, I was so strategized on how to do a budget. But when I started making a little bit more money, I started spending a little more money. Yeah. But I had to learn quickly that God, you still want me to have a budget. You still want me to have a strategy. You still want me to have an exit plan. So there's power in your exit plan.